Good almost afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Game 5 of the 2024 Softball Queensland Under-18 state titles. Here at Downey Park on Diamond 1, we are bringing you Toowoomba versus Rockhampton. So Rockhampton won the toss earlier in the week and elected to field. We'll go through their defensive lineup for you now.
All right, so starting off the pitching for Rocky, we have Miley Ingram. She will be pitching to Georgia Oram. I apologise if these names are incorrect. First base will be Nairi Ross. Second base we have Mackenzie Wright. Third base is Yodine Schumann. And finishing up our infield at shortstop will be Georgette Sania. Our outfield we have Emily Hill, Addison Goldston, and right field will be Rose Murphy. We do have a DP today in Taylor Fuller. And on the bench we have Dakota Anderson, Miranda Fangies, I apologise again, and Sarah Holt.
All right, as we are about to get underway here, leading off the batting for Toowoomba is Eve Radke. And that is outside the zone for ball one. As we have a look, controlling this game in the blue shirts today, on the plate we've got Isaac Boldero Strange, and Norel Thomas is out on the bases for the blue shirts today.
So ball two there, just a little bit of a wild pitch there while our pitcher finds her zone.
And a swing and miss there for the first strike. Ball two, strike one on Radke. And can't help herself. That was high above the zone, but put the full force of her swing at it to no avail. 2-2 the count now for Radke. Just confirming the count here by the Blues. I think they had a different count for each. He'll just confirm with both scorers. 2-2 the count by the looks. We'll just get the confirmation here from Isaac. Ball three, strike one is the call. That is outside for ball four. So Radke on base to start off this Toowoomba offensive with a walk. That will bring in third baser Chloe Jensen for Toowoomba. And that is outside from Miley Ingram. And gets a piece of that. It's going to land over second base. That will be a single to centre field for Chloe Jensen. So runners now on 1 and 2 for Toowoomba. None out here. That will bring in shortstop Evie King.
Evie King, yes.
And that one gets past the catcher. Runners take full advantage. They will advance to second and third. So we've got Radke on third, Jensen on second in base runners now. So a good opportunity for Toowoomba to get ahead early in this game. And that is a good hit. It's going to a shallow. It's landed over the top of second base again. That will score one runner. Second runner will advance to third base. So Radke gets home for the first run. Jensen will get across to third. And Evie King with a single to the outfield. Just in that perfect spot over the infield, short of the outfield. Very hard to deal with for the defensive team. So we see Peyton Barrow come into the batter's box now. She's playing centre field. Watches that one go down the low outside, called strike. Left it intentionally, allowing that runner, Evie King, to get across the second base. And that's a good pitch. Again, it's skied, going over. Again, that's a third hit in a row. Gone over the head. What's Evie doing? Oh, silly Evie. Oh, runner's gone home. She needs to go to two. Oh, doesn't know the rules very well there, unfortunately for Barrow. Because there was that obstruction, she would have automatically been safe if she had have gone to 2. She just needed to jog there. Didn't do it though, so now she's stuck on first, but has scored the runner.
Scored 2 runs on that hit.
Scored 2 runs, sorry. So just not knowing or understanding the rules cost her a base there. She quickly makes up for it with a steal. So runner on 2 now, 1-1 the count. That's in the dirt, and Barrow again will get to third with the pass ball. She turns around, thinks about home, but catcher collects the ball quickly. I think it's 2 balls, the count. We'll just confirm when the umpire does next. I think it's a 2-0 count, to be honest. That one behind, and Barrow will come home. So that is that's the 4th run. Just see time being called here. Just going to reset a little bit.
I know, probably too late.
And that one's up and away, and that will be ball 4. So Sienna Wilson, the first baser for Toowoomba, gets the walk. So Toowoomba, great start here for them. And Rockhampton still looking for that first out as we see Grace Radke come into the batter's box. She's playing second base for Toowoomba. That is a great first strike there from Miley Ingram. Good comeback pitch there. Strike 1, runner on first, and that gets away. That will allow the runner to get to 2. So runner on 2, Rockhampton still with none out. Toowoomba jumped out to a 4-0 lead already. And that is up and away for a ball. Ball 2, strike 1. And that's a good low outside pitch from Ingram. That is a 2-2 count now. Let's see, a shortened up swing from Grace Radke. She fouls that one off. Good pitch there. Count remains unchanged, 2-2. And again, up and away. Full count now for Grace Radke. Ball 3, strike 2. And that one's inside, ball 4. So Grace Radke with a walk. And that will bring in the right fielder, number 24, Sophie Walker for Toowoomba. Runners on 1 and 2, still none out for Rockhampton here. So still chasing that first out. Got an opportunity here to roll a double if they can with a force to 3. And unfortunately that one hits the batter, so she will take a walk. And that will load up the bases. That will be, bring in Belle Nealon, sorry. She's playing left field with the number 33 on her back. Loaded bases, none out here. Can Rocky roll a double and get into this game? And that's gone inside, and runners will steal, and that will be the 5th run. It gets rid of the force as well. And that is outside for a ball. And that's up and away for ball 2. Three and 0, sorry, ball 3. So looking for a comeback pitch here. What can Miley do? Oh, it does a beautiful pitch, and that's fouled off nicely by Bell. Great comeback pitch there from the Rockhampton pitcher. 3 and 1 now the count. Still chasing that first out. Runners on 2 and 3. And that's a grounder. Oh, it's jumped over the top. It's gone all the way to centre field in the end. They will score 2 on that one. So Toowoomba jump out to a 7-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. As the number 9 batter in the lineup. Oh, we've got time called here from the Rockhampton coach. Looks like there's going to be some changes here. So, looks like we might have a change on the pitching plate. It is getting quite warm out here at Downey Park, especially on this Diamond 1 Deco. There is absolutely no breeze to speak of. It is a very still day. And yeah, from the bench, we've got a new pitcher coming in. Number 50, Sarah Holt, is coming in for Miley Ingram. So she will take a few warm-up pitches before we get into it. Right, warm-up's done. We've got Sarah Holt on the pitcher's plate here. Runners on 1. That is up and away for ball 1. And a good outside pitch there from Holt for a called strike. 1 and 1 the count here. And that is low in the dirt. Ball 2. Oh, has a big chop at that one. Can only get a little bit of bat on it. Fouls it off behind the catcher. That is a 2 and 2 count now for Holt. And that pitch gets away from the catcher, allows that runner to get to second base. Full count now, ball 3, strike 2. Rocky still searching for that first out. And good pitch there, batter able to foul it off. Count remains unchanged, ball 3, strike 2. And a good pitch, fouls it off, drives it up third baseline, but it goes foul. Goes all the way to the outfield home run fence. Count remains unchanged, ball 3, strike 2. Top of the first here, none out for Toowoomba, leading 7-0. Runner on second, full count. Can Rocky record that first out here? Unfortunately, that pitch is low, and that is a walk for Addison Clay. And we will go back to the top of the order. Eve Radke got a walk in the first innings. So against a different pitcher though, let's see what she can do with Sarah Holt on the mound. That one's in the dirt for ball one. Any family or friends watching this, give a shout out in the comments. We'll call out during the live stream for you. Pass on any well wishes or comments. 2-0 the count here on Radke. That one's up and away for ball three. 3-0 the count now. And that one also low, and that is ball four. Another walk. That loads the bases up again for Toowoomba. So it does give them more opportunities to score, but also makes it easier for Rockhampton to try and roll a double if they can. Loaded bases, any base will be a force out here. So we see Chloe Jensen come into the batter's box, and that one's in the dirt for ball one. And that one again a bit too low. 2-0 the count now. Good pitch there from Holt. Pulled strike. Great job there from the Rockhampton junior. 2-1 now the count. That one up over the zone for ball three. And that one in the dirt, and another walk. That will score the 8th run here for Toowoomba. Bringing in the number 3 batter, shortstop Evie King. Loaded bases, and a good hit out. That's going to go over the head of the left fielder. That is going to be a multi-base hit for Evie King. She's rounding two. She needs to slow up. The runner in front of her forced to go home because she's got a triple, and she does. That is a 3-run triple there for Evie King. And that extends this Toowoomba lead to 11-0. Rocky still looking for that elusive first out. Runner on 3 now. That one's in the dirt for ball one. Again, gets away from the catcher. Evie King will come home on that one. Rocky working hard here. Hasn't been really any errors, just good hitting and smart batting. And has a swing, cracks that one, goes foul over the catcher's head. 1-1 now the count.
So pitcher getting that one a little bit too high in the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Good pitch.
Great pitch.
That is skied. Third base calls it. Good catch. And there is the first out for Rocky. They are back into this now. So a good catch there. Peyton Barrow is out for the first out. Good catch from third baser, Yodine Showman. That will bring in Sienna Wilson. First baser for Toowoomba. She got a walk the first at bat. She'll be looking to be quite aggressive in here. I think anything close, she's probably going to have a go. That one's in the dirt for another ball. Again, low below the zone for ball 3, sorry. And has a swing at that. Good pick up by the third baser. Shoots it over to 1. There's the second out. That is a beautiful play from third base to first base. So Sienna Wilson is the second out here. So Toowoomba now 2 down. No runners on. And Grace Radke comes into the batter's box. She also took a walk in her first at bat. Has to think about that one, but watches it travel below the zone for ball 1. That one over the zone, 2-0 the count for Grace Radke. And has a chop at that one. It goes towards second base, has a go, can't get the catch. That will be a safe hit out towards right field. So Grace gets her first hit of the game, is on base with a single out towards that second base right field side.
Good effort there by the second base.
Yeah, wasn't far off taking that catch. So that will bring in the right fielder, Sophie Walker. She got hit by the pitch in her first at bat. Oh, that's a beautiful pitch. That's a great call. Good running there from Grace Radke to steal second base. Strike 1 on Walker in the batter's box in the meantime. So Rocky 2 out here. And a big swing and a miss. That's an 0-2 count. Meanwhile, Grace Radke has jumped on that slight fumble from behind the plate and is now in scoring position at third base. But Rocky do have 2 out, so they're just looking to get the batter here. And has a little chop. First base takes a regulation catch, and after a tough start, Rocky able to close that innings out. Heading into the bottom of 1, it's Toowoomba up 12-0. All right, as we head into the bottom of 1, let's have a look at the defensive lineup for this Toowoomba side.
Okay, so our starting pitcher is Eve Radke. She will be throwing down to Addison Clay. First base, we have Sienna Wilson. Second base is Grace Radke. Third, we have Chloe Jensen, and Evie King will round out the infield at shortstop. Our outfield from left to right, we have Belle Nealon, Peyton Barrow, and Sophie Walker. Bench players today for Toowoomba, we have Ruby Preston and Bridie Nicol.
Alrighty, so Toowoomba off to a fast start here, but as the softball world knows, those runs don't count until you get the outs. So Rocky have the chance to hit back immediately here with